Cool. So we are going to take a look at the maps then. See what we've got here. We've got Caribbean, Cenote, and El Dorado. So we're going to see the water map up first, followed by the Arabia-style land map, and then El Dorado if we get that far in Game 3.
Yeah, and we're going to see very similar civs, like maps, again. Like we've seen Cenote and El Dorado as the second and third map for the 3 previous series. So it seems that teams are quite confident, I guess, or fine with playing these maps. They're not banning them early or anything like that. They're pretty happy with Cenote it being like an Arabia-style map. El Dorado, it's a somewhat common map. It's been played in team game tournaments, going back since Warriors Coming days. So all these players, they kind of know how to play it, and they're happy to play it again and again, it seems.
So Caribbean will be our first match. I hope we see something quite crazy. We did get to see that with the SY game earlier, which was awesome. We'll see if we can see something like that again, because we're going to be going into our first game here right about now. So welcome everybody to our final round of 8 match, best of 3 here between BZK and VNA. And this time we'll be starting on Caribbean once again. These teams haven't had a good performance in the tournament so far. I think I was just looking at BZK, and in the chat they were looking at that, saying 3 wins and 14 losses.
4 wins and 14 losses. Heresy is 3 wins.
Yeah, 4 wins and 14 losses. VNA with something like 7 wins and 13 losses. So VNA slightly better performance so far. BZK not looking the best, but it's surprising to me. It's really surprising to me that BZK aren't performing well, because it's Fire, it's Goku, it's Riot, and this time it's Daniel. Yeah. But they have strong players.
Sure.
But they are not doing well this tournament, and I just don't know why.
I think in the early stages they just weren't putting in the same level of preparation as the other teams.
Right.
Like, we saw that with AM as well. Like, they were really hyped as being, the top 2 teams along with Secret. And then they basically hardly won any games for the first 3 or 4 events.
Yeah.
Like, I think Leary lost in, the second round of the first 1v1 event. Like, when you would expect him to go to the finals. He just got, dumpstered on by, I think, Vivi.
Yeah.
And I think BZK is just a similar situation. They just haven't put in the time and the effort practicing. I think that somewhat contributed to Miguel and Dogao deciding to move to Heresy. Because they were thinking, this team...
this team isn't putting
they're not
in
winning,
the time.
but they're still practicing. They're trying to do better.
Yeah.
In future tournaments, once ECL's over, maybe we can stick with them and we can continue, playing together.
Put in the effort.
Exactly.
For sure.
And then they got better chances long-term at having a solid roster of players that are happy to work together and, do well in events.
Yeah, I agree. So that's why we probably saw those players moving away, and that's why we see Daniel in here for BZK. But still a strong team. But then again, it's weird. Like Stark, I feel like Stark should be here.
Yeah,
with
right.
The Brazilians.
You would think so.
You've got 3 Brazilians and an American, and you've got 3 Vietnamese and a Brazilian.
Yeah.
And the communication here for VNA, it's no problem.
Well, it's very much a problem.
No, it's no problem in the 3v3s or the 2v2s or the 1v1s, but it is a problem in the 4v4.
Well, Stark has actually played in one of the 2v2s.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Stark can actually speak Vietnamese.
No, and that 2v2 was just horrible. They just got 2-0'd by Frantic.
That's pretty bad. But let's introduce the players and go around here. So on the flank in the south, ACCM, he's playing in the purple as the Vikings. In the pocket, you've got Say My Name in the yellow, playing as the Malay. Second pocket, there's Stark, playing as the Japanese in red. And on the flank, you've got Backed in the orange, playing as the Italians.
Playing on his €8 account. He is backed, though.
He's €8 here. I don't know why €8.
I honestly have no idea.
I really have no idea.
But the reason for that is his backed account is in Tyrant, and he doesn't want to take that clan out, out of the Tyrant team.
Of course.
So he uses his VNA account instead.
Which is fair. But this is backed, or Bagiofro, if you're an old school.
Oh, real old school.
Bagiofro, man. Oh. And then he changed his name because I think he joined, okay, so this is the story. Bagiofro, backed, €8, same guy. He originally was known as Bagiofro, right? Then he joined Tyrant.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the Tyrant players, you've got Riot with a capital T at the end. You've got Doubt with a capital T at the end. You've got... Was there someone else? I think
Grunt?
Yeah, Grunt. I think there was someone else as well. And then he was like, I want to be like those guys. I'm going to change it to Back and then T with the capital T at the end. So then he was known as Back for a long time. And then obviously Tyrant became Team Secret. And then he decided to use a Euro account.
But he still goes by the name Back. He still plays on his Backed account for all other tournaments except for ECL. Well, I guess maybe some of the other team game tournaments, but mostly he uses Back T.
Yeah, pretty good stuff. So, then up to the north of the map, Daniel, he's playing in the teal here as the Portuguese. And then in the pocket, you've got Riot playing as the Japanese. Fire in the pocket as the Vikings. And Italians for Goku. So, same Sibs. If I'm not mistaken, they are...
Actually, no, Malay instead of Portuguese.
Yeah, Malay and Portuguese swapped over there. So, say my name, playing as the Malay, Daniel playing as the Portuguese. It's not a huge difference, really. I mean, Vikings give the biggest team bonus. I guess the Malay gives the dock line of sight, which is...
It's useful for finding fish.
Definitely
useful. You don't need a scout.
Yeah.
I think it's very much just a difference of Malay have more individual power, whereas the Portuguese team bonus of free cartography is more useful for early team fights.
Yeah.
Or any sort of landing shenanigans, if that might happen. Which...
Definitely.
Where are those villages going?
These villages here? Going into a transport ship.
Okay, so landing shenanigans.
Yep, that's what I like to see. We actually were saying this before, like it would be cool to see more landing attempts on this map, and it's totally reasonable, to be honest. Dark Age transport ship, short transport distance, and a landing attempt. Let's see what he can do. Daniel going to be landing onto Backed here, and there's a gold mine right there,
and
but obviously
2 stones he can deny.
Yeah, it's a really good position, and he's kind of really lucky in a way because he has no idea, right? Like he just lands here. He's like, oh, there's a stone mine, but he's been scouted.
Gets seen. That's the worst bit.
Back's now going to immediately put a watchtower up.
Instantly does loom as well as soon as he hits feudal age.
Yep. Gate here. It's not going to be a Jordan 23 situation.
Nope. Oh god, that was
And he's going to end up walling this out pretty quickly. We also see a landing attempt at the back. ACCM returning the landing. Viking scouts, here you go, onto Goku. Goku, though, should be spotting this as well if he goes to the left.
Oh, he's just assuming it's going to be on the front. And I like this. If you're going to land, you get around the back.
Oh, no. He's going to see it.
Oh,
he sees it.
Maybe he was house scouting.
But it's kind of late because there's already 2 scouts out, and there will be a third
as
scout
well
in a second. And he is not stopping that. He could try and wall it up quickly, but I think the wall is too ambitious, and the scouts will just come in and deny it.
Yeah, for sure. But I prefer this way of landing where you come around the back. We saw there Daniel. He's like, I'm just going to drop my transport right in the front of his island. I'm just going to cross the shortest distance and drop it. And it's just instantly scouted.
Did not pay off, did it?
And, now the stable is useless. If he'd gone around the back, maybe he could have avoided the scout and maybe... Okay, he's trying again this time. Like, if he'd done this the first time, it would have been so much better.
Yeah, and the same is true here for ACCM as well, or ACM. Basically he's going to find a villager kill. Oh, what? Okay. He could have found a villager kill, but instead he backed away. Doesn't want to throw any scouts away to that tower. He's forcing idle time, which is great because that's going to help, say my name, win the water, because suddenly Goku has no gold, and without gold you can't make any ships. So, bad luck. He's actually...
denying that barracks. No spearman view.
That's so good because the scouts will be able to run around now and do so much damage.
And he just keeps constantly coming back and forth.
Right.
Like the vills leave, comes back in.
That's so good for ACCM.
Should die.
Yep, she's dead. So good for ACCM. I don't know why he doesn't just kill the watchtower here, honestly.
Well, I think you prefer to try to kill other vills somewhere else, right? If you can kill 2 or 3 vills on a wood line.
True, but if he kills the watchtower, he can still deny the barracks, and he's still denying the gold ultimately anyway.
The watchtower's not going anywhere, right? He can try to kill some other vills and then come back.
Yeah, now he's going to have to come back, but he doesn't know, so now he can make the barracks. I don't know. I think that staying here would have made the most sense, but yeah, Daniel's going to go tower here. He's going to actually get a tower up on the wood line. Back's eco getting a bit messy, but this time he's going to be following it up with some archers as well.
But I like what Back's done. He's obviously recognized that he's being landed, so he just started pumping out fishing ships. He's up to 10 fish already, right? Because he knows that his direct opponent is not making any boats.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? So he just starts fishing.
So smart. Riot as well, though, coming from the pocket, does threaten over here a little bit. But yeah, not going to be able to push any further just yet. There are... I was getting confused. I was thinking that Stark was on Riot's team because they're both Brazilians, and in my mind they should be on the same team, but they're not. God, that's going to be a problem for me. I tell you, that is going to be an issue.
Yep, it's always a little bit confusing. And it's very much like a what-face thing. Like, he should be there. He's Brazilian, they all speak the same language, they all play in the same sort of time zones, but I don't know, they don't.
Oh, there's still a hole out here on the right side. So ACCM can still continue to get in if he needs to send units around and then come in and kill more vills. It looks like he'll find another villager here. So far Goku's going to be 0-6, which is not good.
Nope.
And what? Okay, well, maybe he will lose the villager anyway. The villager's sticking around for whatever reason. There you go.
The villager A should have died, and then it shouldn't have died, and then it died.
Oh, that's Spearman though. Finally, Goku might just kill a unit, or maybe not. Ah, so close. Yeah, he'll get a scout now. But the ACCM is all over him at the moment. Fire is here, though.
That was nice, though. Fire backing up, taking out the tower.
Let's try and help out. How's the water going, though?
Well, we've got 2 players up to Castle Age for VNA, and only Riot is up for the BZKs. Like, you really want Fire up to Castle Age as soon as possible, because as soon as he's against fire ships, sorry, not fire galleys, he is going to have some problems.
Yeah, this should be quite good for yellow here. Yellow playing as yellow. I like it. And he should be... Well, I mean, he doesn't want to lose these units now. He's getting doubled, which is kind of awkward. But if he does get fire ship, he might be able to turn this around. Back to speaking English, saying care. I guess he's trying to talk to Stark here.
Yeah, that's what they do to Stark. Like, and Stark was saying earlier, like, GB fish, because, you know, there's some boats coming. Because obviously Stark does not speak Vietnamese. He's probably he's not in voice chat because that doesn't help anything to it.
No, that just makes it more confusing.
Yeah, so I guess they just type to him if they need him, and otherwise he just, you know,
just
plays like himself. Because, you know, he's a good player. He knows what to do in most situations, right? He doesn't need them to tell him, oh, you know, we're playing a water map, so can you make fire galleys and stuff?
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's not like you're in a 1400 game.
Right, yeah, well, you need to explain every single thing.
They actually paused there. They did a pause to tell him, like, you should do galley. I am filling fire. I will do fire ship.
Can you page up? Is there any more chat before that?
Yeah, there is, actually. Never mind, I will control him. I switch to galley or stay fire. Up to you. Maybe you should try galley.
Oh, I love that. They're pausing to have team chat.
Yeah, they're pausing to talk tactics. It's kind of cool.
Kind of like not what you're supposed to do, but no worries.
But Stark will go for fires here, as he said in the chat. Bact is got a lot of fish, but they're going to become more ineffective as the fish get taken here. He's going to have to move back, and then he's kind of not got many fish left.
Daniel's even got maybe a transport ship inside that dock.
It's transport ship inside.
I think
the
he's
dock.
probably hoping to like transport some archers
onto Stark Island. I think so.
The problem is all these things are in the way.
Got to navigate those waters. And here comes Say My Name once again with the fire ships. This time, obviously upgraded, so he's going to be able to come in and start killing off fishing ships, start taking out these galleys and such.
And fire just has to run.
Yeah, he's not up yet. And Say My Name is in here as well with even more. He's coming in from 2 angles at once. Oh, here's the transport ship, though.
Nothing in it.
This could be a problem.
Okay, go.
Oh, Daniel.
Go quick.
Oh, Daniel.
Quick.
Oh,
use the fire galley to bait him away.
It's good knowledge.
No.
He's got the knowledge.
Oh, no.
He's fine. He's fine.
He'll make it one trip.
He's going to make it. He's going to get across. Oh. Oh, yes, he made it.
Run. Bail. Bail.
Good job, bro.
Nope. He's walled out already.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, it was a nice try. I would have liked to see that maybe work a bit better, but considering he got across in the face of 4 fire ships, I'm quite impressed. And oh, he kills the Vil.
And then that gate has 2 HP.
The gate has 2 HP. So you can still get in with 2 archers, 3 archers.
2 and a bit archers.
Not too bad. And Stark will have to deal with this somehow. They have got fletching, and these villagers don't have loom.
Nope, we see him getting loom right now, though.
Oh my goodness,
that extra
Stark
HP
getting
and
wrecked. Oh, he's getting wrecked. 3 archers. And look, he's getting out microed here as well. I mean, what else can he do?
Let's be honest, there's not much micro you
what
can
else
do with
can
villagers
he do?
versus...
Yeah. Villager going to kill one of the archers there. And they're just going to give him the old run around. Good stuff by Daniel, really. And he's still got a good amount of army inside of Bax Island here.
Backs up to Castle Age, though. Maybe like a counter landing could be on the cards against Daniel.
Possibly.
Possibly, yeah.
A lot of things are available to these players at the moment, including
the longboat switch. I love it.
From Fire. Fire doing a really good job.
Pretty unit.
Yeah, he's actually going to have the ability to push these fire ships back because obviously, you know, longboat's pretty effective against fires.
And he just has so many war galleys as well.
And on the top side, Riot also has a lot of war galleys, but there's also a good number of fires here from Stark. But I do feel like Stark will get pushed back a little bit here. Like, surely his production has been hurt a little bit by chasing these archers around and still losing more villagers.
Yeah, Daniel's just microing it like a madman.
I mean,
like, I think he's literally staring at these 2 archers and occasionally queuing a villager, and that's about all he's doing.
I know I would. I'd make every second of this count.
Yeah, right. Well, he's killing so many vills, right? Considering how few military there is.
Look at this. He's gonna get another one as well. This is amazing. He's doing so much damage.
Oh no, Stark's had enough.
Yep, he's heading
Screw
back.
it, I'm going home.
Toward the TC.
By the way, HCCM landed Goku, right? How's that going?
Oh yeah, we didn't.
we
not checked in with
forgot
this
about
for a
this
while.
one for a while.
I mean, there's 2 landings going on at the same time. Goku's actually lost his barracks here. He's gonna lose his range as well.
And he's only in feudal age. HCM's and castle age with knights and crossbows and mangoes.
He is in such big trouble. He's not got any access to gold. Well, I guess he could get this one. But
where are these villagers going?
They are going into a transport ship. They are
2
bailing.
transport ships.
Are they just abandoning the colony already?
Just go to the middle island.
Yeah, they could do. I guess they're struggling to get into the boats right now. What if imagine if the knights killed a boat here? Oh, it would never happen.
Insane and horrible at the same time.
Yeah. But I guess, I mean, he's kind of just calling it now. He's like, well,
yeah, I'm having some problems.
I'm feudal. Here. I can't get up to castle. I have no way out of this situation other than to bail. So he is bailing.
Like, I'm still feudal. I'm nowhere near going to castle age. I've got no access to like 2/3 of my island.
Oh, the Viking fleet looks quite good, but Say My Name has a lot of fire ships here. On the top side, Riot is going Imperial, by the way.
And with a lot of boats
Good
here.
Number of war galleys, absolutely. Well, is there still an archer alive on Stark's Island? There is.
Oh!
There we go. Oh,
3
this
HP.
What a reaction, though. Having to spend the wood on a siege workshop and a scorpion to kill a 3 HP archer.
Well, no, there was one other archer,
the
right?
one was dead.
Oh,
There's only one left.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So to kill a single archer, that's cost you 275
that's brilliant.
wood. And now it's dead.
Oh.
Worth it.
God.
What value from Daniel? Like, why is he not at 6,000 points already?
Does Daniel still have another dock there and more archers? Okay, I was thinking maybe he could do another landing.
Looks like Daniel actually got cleaned up over here.
Yeah.
I'm not
and
sure.
there's fires on his docks.
I'm not sure how he got cleaned up, to be honest. Maybe he went in and died? I don't know. Back just did a really good job defending. Back's going Imperial while Daniel's going Castle. So we might see Back counter landing here. And
for some condos, that could be true. Or maybe he switches into fast fires.
Like, oh, he
lands one night.
He's landed it. But like, landing into condos would be really good there. Meanwhile, ACCM is absolutely cleaning out Goku here. And on the right side, Fire is looking to be in a precarious situation against those fires.
That was a nice bad patrol from both players though.
Yeah, right.
They were just sailing past each other.
Sail straight by. And he needs to bring these guys back in. He's trying to increase his longboat numbers. That's what he needs to do.
Well, yeah, because they're so much faster and more maneuverable than war galleys. Like, it's so much better against fires. Come on, that big demo. Big demo. Get in there. No, don't hit one. Go for a big one.
He's going for a big one, Robo. Oh, no, he's not. He's not. But look at Riot, man. Brace is coming in now. Galleon will be on the way as well. And he's going to have great water control. If he can stop back from landing onto Daniel, he gives Daniel a lot of time to get back into this. And Stark, he's about to get blown up right here as well.
Oh, look at the micro of the demos, getting them ahead of them.
Lovely
so
stuff.
that they can always get good hits.
Yeah, Riot's playing well here. Riot is playing very well.
Riot's basically AFK. He only really turns up for tournament games, and he's still absolutely bossing this game.
Isn't it crazy?
Right? Like, he's such a good player, even when he's rusty.
Well, you say he's rusty. I mean, he's just, I guess, he's not rusty because if you, I think you only get rusty if you don't play at all.
He doesn't play at all.
I guess. I mean,
Except for tournament games.
the fact that he comes up to these tournament games and still wins is impressive.
Well, he hasn't won yet, but he's in a position where he could maybe drag his team into a win.
Well, so is Fire. They're both doing really well. I mean,
they're both classic water players,
yeah,
right?
exactly. They've always been known to be very strong water players, and that's something we didn't really bring up, but
yeah, Fire has a very, very long history with the Vikings.
Yes, absolutely. And wondering what Stark's doing right now. He's really got only got 10 military at the moment. If that's basically just a few boats while he goes up to Imperial. So he's going to be switching to Galleon himself, while Say My Name is patrolling with the Fires, waiting for his Imperial Age upgrade to come in. Back to doing fast fire ship and shipwright. So VNA going to try and retake the water with a lot of Fires and some Galleons mixed in. But I think it's going to be quite hard.
And ACCM's up to Imp as well. So there's going to be all 4 of them in Imperial Age versus just the 2 for the Berserkers.
What's Fire? Not Fire. Who are we missing here? Oh, Daniel. Yeah, what's Daniel doing? I think he's
trying to
boom up a little bit. He's not got any military at the moment.
He's not really got anything at all.
No, he's just trying to get his.
He's got a ton of transport ships though. There's 2 there, and there's another one at the south side. Oh!
That explains it. A double castle drop onto Bat.
Against the guy in Imperial Age who's just going to make some
trap your
treads.
castles down.
Or organ guns.
Okay. And petards. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Daniel's such a memer. I love it. I'm glad Daniel is playing for Team BZK. I'm enjoying his playstyle.
Yeah. I think it's good for him because he's like sort of like that tier below the pro players. Where like he can perform well, but he's not, consistently taking games from everyone. But maybe, if he gets the chance to play these tournament games with a team that, does have really good players.
Yeah.
Maybe they do some practice sometimes. That can maybe pay off and help him
long term. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I really actually feel as though players only really get known if they're good 1v1 players. I feel like good team game players don't get as much recognition because it's harder to stand out in a team game.
Sure.
If you're dominating the 1v1 ladder or you're winning 1v1 tournaments, it's like, this player won. Whereas in team game, it's like Suomi won. Well, who's on Suomi? Well, there's Valessa, there's Ruben Stark.
True.
And then, obviously everyone loves the Max. But, I don't know, he's one of the exceptions, I think. Anyway, in the middle of the map, Say My Name with a lot of Fire ships. And it looks like he's actually taken out...
Fire has a huge military. I just got no idea where it is.
Yeah, I was just about to say, there it is. It's
some there,
some
and
of
some
it.
on the left as well.
He's got more than that. Ah, there it is. They're all stacked up. Look at that. They're like all on the same tile.
I thought, there's like 15 boats here. There's more somewhere else. And then they just kept moving and moving.
That was a death dot right there. He just, look, this is a death dot. Just puts them all on a single tile. It's like, come at me, bro. You have no idea how many boats I have. Because you can't tell how many I've got.
Look at how tanky these fast fires are, though.
Yeah,
so much fierce armor.
Yeah, that's true, but...
they don't even get one shot by this many longboats.
The top side, Riot pushing these guys back over here. Daniel is like, he's actually got Bat surrounded.
He's just constantly dropping castles everywhere. The problem is he can't kill those trebs.
No, not really.
And Bat is sort of around the back of Daniel's Island.
Backed is around the back.
Docked Daniel's Island to fish.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I love those kind of plays. I think that's brilliant.
He has 16 fish, and he did gill nets a long time ago. So,
yeah, definitely working overtime on the fishing there. And I think VNA are going to win the water. To be honest, I think they're going to win the water.
Oh, they should. They've got like 3 players fighting for it versus 2. And both of the 2 players, they're both making galleons and longboats. You need one player on the team to do fast fires, just tank for the galleons. In this sort of a situation, because once they get on top of you with the fast fires, the galleons just fall apart.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, if you compare the damage done in the raiding or the landings, Daniel's damage onto Backed. Okay, yeah, Backed Ecos looks pretty.
He's only on
trash,
50 bills. He's lost a lot. That's true.
Compare that to Goku.
Who has 35 bills.
Goku's not even making boats, right?
He's completely off his island.
Building in the middle of the map. And I guess that's one thing that BZK do have going for them. And that is the fact that they actually have the center of the map. So, that's okay for them, I guess. But long term, like if they lose the water, it's very likely they'll end up losing the middle as well. That's just generally how it goes. the boats can come onto these shallows and they can range everything.
Right, and once you get cannon galleons at some
Yeah.
point, you just start taking down the castles from range.
But still, I do want to bring up the fact that Fire has a lot of longboats, and they are incredibly strong. So, especially against Fires, he still needs more, by all means, but it's the better unit option at the moment.
Or preferably, Goku gets into the game, gets up to Imp really quickly, and starts making fast fires himself.
That would be... definitely would be preferable. Or Daniel is able to do something.
Portuguese doesn't get fast fires, though.
They don't, but they could add something on the water in general. Like, I don't know, caravels might be okay.
You want a tanking unit for the fast fires. Caravels are horrible against fires.
Yeah.
Because they're
not good against fires, but I mean, just in general, just having something on the water.
Yeah, more boats would be good.
Like ACCM now has longboats as well.
Those pink sails.
They are, aren't they? Why is that such a really pretty boat?
Right. It's so good.
Fun fact, when I was in Norway, I met a real Viking, and he actually took me out in his truck, and we went onto a longboat.
Oh. Did it have pretty sails like this?
It didn't. The sails weren't attached because it was winter time. Well, it wasn't winter time, but it was spring, and they hadn't set the boat up yet. But it was cool. It was really cool, and I got some cool pictures of it, and we went to a Viking village after that, which they were building. They were great guys. They were like reenactors.
Cool.
I met them at a thing. I got invited to do a talk, and they were there. They actually ambushed me on the stage and took me as hostage. Then I made friends with them.
Will in the background just burst out laughing, just doing his own work in the background. It's like, what?
That's a true story.
Yeah, weird flex, okay.
It's not a weird flex. What am I flexing about?
Shut up, Will. We're trying to cast
I got
corner
ambushed
games.
by a Viking. Weird flex, but okay. Fuck off with your weird flex.
We're trying to cast a tournament game, man. Oh boy, but here we have. We've got the harbours in the middle.
Yeah, the harbours. I was going to mention that earlier because you had them up here. They're actually starting to get creep now, which is good. But
the thing is, he's missing a couple upgrades on him.
Starts
Because he's
on the
making
water.
fires, he doesn't have bracer, so his harbours are missing one range.
BZK are toast. BZK are toast.
Look at the military graph.
Yeah, I'm going to bring up the military graph now.
Oh, that's...
BZK are toast.
Yeah. We'll take another look at Backspace. He's not dead by any means.
Backspace is going away.
Oh, actually, no, he is kind of dead.
He's very dead. There's 3 archers here doing
Where are all
stuff
these
too.
bills gone? He has 57 bills. Where are they?
Where are they? They're, well, they're not...
don't count as bills. Are they on Stark's Island?
How many idols does he have? 25. Okay, he's got 15 in here. He's got a bunch out here on the left side. That's another 10. That's 25.
Yeah.
And then they're in a transport ship. Yeah, they're in a transport ship somewhere.
Wow. Okay, so
they're here, and he's got some. Oh, he's got some here too. So yeah,
I guess
that's about right.
Back to is actually kind of dead. He still has a lot of bills though, and the problem is that Daniel's still castle. He is killing himself.
There is a good number of galleons and longboats here, but they're pushing in from both sides.
Right. And ACCM's getting a mass of longboats himself.
Yeah, they're in so much trouble. Riot is really the only player keeping his team afloat right now.
No. I think Fire's doing a good job keeping the team afloat.
Fire's doing a good job too, but Riot has a lot more galleons than Fire has longboats, and they're kind of out of position as well. Like his galleons are in the right place. Riot's is a god. Look at his KD. He's got so many more kills than anyone else here. He's doing such a good job. And they're still controlling the middle, which I mean... What? Not controlling the middle anymore.
No. Oh, poor Goku. Just starting to get an economy, and now there's like Krebs and longboats and fast fires and condos everywhere. And oh boy, Fire's just calling it.
Yep, that's it. It's over. G to the G. VNA will go 1-0 in our best of 3 series here for the Americas 4v4 stage and our final round of 8 match. This is now match point for VNA. A strong performance in this one. I'm quite impressed with ACCM, to be honest. Like, we were talking a lot about Daniel and we were looking at his landing, and we kind of forgot about ACCM. Look at him. He's everywhere. He's got his own island here. He's got who's Goku's island, which he completely just demolished everything that belonged to Goku and started mining his gold, taking his relics. He's landing over on Fire's Island and probably going to be spamming some who knows what champions from there, because he is a champion. And he's even on the water with longboats as well. So he's absolutely all over the place. Really well played by him. Stark did a good job on the water, but did get wrecked by a couple of Daniel's archers.
A handful of archers.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel also played really well with the landing, but he just...
It was a little bit too slow.
Yeah, he just couldn't do enough. And when you compare the damage that Daniel did to Bact against the damage that ACCM did to Goku, it's a completely different story.
Right. Well, I think they are definitely players on a different skill level.
Yeah.
ACCM is probably far better than Daniel is at this point in time.
Right.
But like Daniel really did the damage,
He did the
after Bact hit him.
Yeah.
Which obviously that helps. He wasn't able to tech into fast fires and have that fourth player on water.
Yeah.
Which helped for sure. But if he could have killed him faster, maybe he could have got onto water himself and helped out the team instead of only playing that 1v1 essentially.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Well, yeah.
You know, it's always...
It's easy to say that when we're just casting and not
in
playing.
retrospect, yeah, exactly. Hindsight is 50-50, as they say.
Yes.
No, that's not what they say. It's 2020.
Well, it depends how many eyes you have. If you have 5
2.5
eyes...
eyes.
If you have 5 eyes, because one eye is 10, the second eye is another 10.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you've got 5 eyes, it could be 50-50.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Chat wants to hear the rest of your weird flex story.
Well, I'm not going to tell it if you call it a weird flex. So
I'm just saying what
No.
we wrote.
No. We're going to the next game. You have to tune in next week.
And
Then I'll tell
Will's
you the
just
story.
giggling in the background. Like,
Then I'll tell you next week if you tune in then.
ah.
How about that for the semi-finals? So notes up next.
Now you're telling me that I have to remember this joke for next week? It might be weird, but
I
it's
hate
okay.
that saying so much. I really hate
Yet
it.
you
Triggers
say
me.
it so much as well.
I don't say it.
You
I
do
never
say it. You say it. You definitely say it sometimes.
Okay. Guilty.
Guilty,
But
yeah. That's
we're
right.
going in game for game 2. VNA BZK, and it is now match point. If VNA win this, they go through. They face Suomi in the semi-finals. If BZK win, they bring it up to match point, and we go to game 3. So notes, we've seen this a few times today already. It is the most sort of standard of the maps. It's very Arabia-esque, standard resources. And the only difference really being the ponds, which normally in Arabia people hate, they complain about. But here they are, they're feature ponds. They don't cut into your wood lines
No,
and
they
make them
don't.
awkward. They just
they cut into your
exist.
trade line and they cut
Yeah.
into your walls with the random shallows.
Yeah, exactly. And then they make things awkward to wall, which is much more interesting than being wrecked by having no wood lines. Because
That is a weird shallows. Look at that.
that's
like
perfect
that's
for a trade
built
line.
for a trade line.
Yeah, it's like just run through me.
Yeah.
But that's not, maybe not.
I would probably still wall that
Yeah.
off though because you can't fit many boats on it.
Anyway,
Many
shall
trade
we
carts.
introduce the players?
I think that's probably a
Let's
good shout.
do that.
Let's get
Starting
on it.
with Bact. He's playing on the flank, and he's going to be playing as the Mayans.
Woohoo, lovely.
That's okay.
He's happy with that.
His pocket, HCCM, playing as the Spanish.
Pretty happy with that one too.
Very happy with that one.
These are good sieves.
Second pocket, Stark, Franks,
Oh boy.
and
That's another
flank,
good one.
Yellow, playing as the Indians
Right.
in yellow.
Say my name. His old username used to be Yellow. So that's why Zach is calling him Yellow, and why he's also the color yellow. But
Yeah.
he is also called Say My Name, just so no one gets confused. He
Well,
is
I used to prefer it when he was called Yellow. I mean, he's the king of troll nicknames, right? First of all, it was Yellow. So whenever I used to cast a game and he wasn't playing in the color yellow, everyone would be like, what? Why? He's not yellow, he's blue or something, you know? And now he's called Say My Name. So every time I say My Name, people start typing Zach in the chat. Or at least they used to on my stream. But you know.
I prefer this. When he's not the color yellow, calling him Yellow is just confusing as hell.
Yeah, I agree to that. But anyway, we're going to see Fire coming along and stealing a boar from Yellow, who is coincidentally Yellow and Say My Name. And Fire's playing as the Mayans there on
In the
the
flank.
flank.
Okay, nice. So-
No, he's not. He's not.
Oh, no, he's not.
He's the pocket stealing the boar for his
the
flank.
Ah,
Teamwork makes the dream work. And Fire is obviously working at DreamWorks. So he's going to hop into his teammate's TC, and Goku is going to take the stolen boar for himself.
Lovely.
I mean, that's one way to get rid of stolen goods, isn't it? Pass it off. No
drop
one will
it off
know.
at someone else's
No one's
place.
going to know.
And if they do know, they get blamed for it.
Yeah, right, exactly. His hands are clean, apart from the fact he's half health like that.
He can go heal up in the TC,
You know,
that's
the
fine.
police came to interrogate Fire. There was actually a comedy sketch I saw a while back about it was a CIA Neolithic CIA. And it was basically like this dead guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like just laying there in the grass.
Yeah.
And these cavemen come along, like detective cavemen,
Uh-huh.
and they're trying to determine like what happened.
Okay.
They're like, at some point between sun up and now, this man was hit in head by rock.
Lovely.
The perfect crime. No one knew. No one knew.
Okay. That's another weird flex story, but okay.
Fuck off with your weird flex stuff,
Okay.
right?
So we've got the Frank flank as Goku. We've got the
Yeah.
Mayan pocket now for Fire. Definitely not ideal for these players.
Aztec pocket for Daniel, and Indian
Oh.
flank for Rhea. They're inside out,
Everything's wrong.
and they're back to front. BZK do not have their civilizations in the
right places.
ideal positions on the
No.
map.
That is just nasty.
Yeah, so deal with that, and also they're down a boar as well. So well, that kind of helps actually. VNA, actually Goku lost a villager and a scout here, so he's not
Goku,
having the best start.
I
Given that he's
swear to
got an
God,
extra
Goku
boar.
loses a game in 50% of the games he plays for ECL. Like, every time I see him playing, half the time he loses a vill.
Well, I mean, I don't remember to be.
I do. I especially when the Southeast Asia stage, when they had the rhinos and the
Oh yeah.
right where
I remember that.
they
lost
deal more
two on
damage,
one of them,
right?
didn't he?
He just
Or did he lose 3? I
He
can't
lost
remember.
2 in one game, and then another game he loses 1. It triggers me. Like, just bloody run away from the ball to the TC, and then you're fine.
Oh, did Daniel steal a boar as well?
Maybe he ran into a TC. Can we check his line of sight?
Yeah, we can. I'm just. Where is he? Yeah. Buff. Buff. Didn't run into a TC. Oh, wait.
I guess he must have stolen the ball because he's gone back
He
underneath
could- yeah.
frigates.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. I mean, BZK gonna
Maybe
take
Bax stole the ball then?
every advantage. Yeah, maybe.
Because there's 2 ball there as well. So maybe like they stole and they counter stole.
His scout isn't idle, so I
Oh,
can't
but
jump
on
to
the
it.
left there. The left.
What? Where?
Up a little
What?
bit.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Balls.
Yeah, he did. They both stole.
Yeah, okay.
They both stole. So that's unfortunate. BZK there, Riot, going to miss out on his walling. And
Letting the
Drush
Drush in.
is coming in. On the top side, the Drush coming in from yellow as well. We're going to see 4 villagers coming forward.
It's going to be man and arm. And oh man, 2 stones in the one place. 1 tower gets up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Goku
boy.
isn't feudal yet.
He can't make a counter tower.
Not yet.
I don't really like that tower position, but it's fine because he can't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's okay, I guess. And he's going scouts, so he's not even got any military production to deal with this yet. And he's going to lose a villager as well. Goku, 2 villagers down.
Oh.
And no!
Saved. Saved.
That was just blockage there.
Yeah, say my name. All of his units just bumping into each other and not
Yeah.
getting in there and
That is
taking the
awkward.
hits.
It's very awkward.
Oh, but there's a villager.
And there's some villagers here too, and this is a really difficult one to quick wall. Oh no, it's not. Sorry.
2 palisade. Oh,
No, because it's over chopped,
already.
and normally when the wood line's kind of shaped like this, you have to build a lot more palisade.
Yeah, that's true.
But
That's true.
yeah, I didn't notice it was
Oh
just
boy,
one
and look at
tile.
that tower on the top wood line. Oh, deleting the lumber camp as well because those villagers were trapped in it. Oh, that's nasty.
Goku isn't going Super Saiyan today. Not today. Maybe another time. This is, considering he had an extra board, this is getting very messy very quickly. That villager, wrong side, wrong place, wrong time, dead.
Very dead.
And
What's Fire doing? Is he making eagles or is he just going?
I just wanted to check this
SC?
side. The Drush here didn't do too much because this is so easy for Rhea to
to wall off.
defend. Really nice. Where's Goku?
Fire. Blue
sorry.
player. He's on
Double
goal.
range
Okay,
archers from
so he's doing
pocket,
feudal
yeah.
archers.
Which is better than Fast Castle when you're your flanks getting doubled here.
Right.
Because Stark's now coming in with scouts as well, and he's going to find another Goku villager. Which, well,
No,
actually,
doesn't
we'll
want
get
to
back.
take too much fire under the tower.
Yeah.
You can always go back for it another time.
Let's see if we get another tower up
We're
here
definitely
behind this
getting
wood
another
line.
tower.
Oh, yes.
Always. So now Goku can't
Throw
get to
key.
either of his stones, one of his woods, or his gold if this tower goes up. Goku, Throku, yeah.
Sorry, I'm enjoying the
That
Throku.
was a good pun.
I like that. That's his new nickname now. Maybe he'll prove us wrong by pulling it back and carrying the team to victory later on.
Where is he going to go for wood now? Like, there's towers all around his base. No.
Yeah.
Okay, this one. I guess he could still get to one of his stones if he wants to.
It's so awkward. He spent so much wood on lumber camps.
Fire is attacking Say My Name with his archers. Yellow's base. Yellow's base. Oh,
Correct us.
right on the gold, but he sees it instantly.
I just pressed page up and I messed up. He said, I am okay, you go raid. And then he said, he's Archer. So as soon as he says I'm okay, suddenly fire comes in and he's not okay anymore. But ACCM is there. Wait, is that ACCM? No, that's Stark.
That's Stark.
ACCM is actually... No, that is also Stark. Why is pink and red so similar? And oh, wow. There
Riot
is
is-
ACCM getting raided by Riot.
Losing a
Over
couple of vills. ACM, look at his KD, 0-3. What's he doing, man?
Well, he lost a couple of vills, didn't he?
Yeah, where's his military?
It's here.
He
He's
has-
2 spearmen.
He's got 7 militaries.
He's got some
scouts
somewhere.
But he's got no kills with them.
Oh, there they are. There they are. Nearly getting kills.
Oh, he's got 1 kill now. Oh, he must have killed one of Riot's scouts at home.
Yeah.
And backs up the Castle Age. Nice.
Good stuff. Stark defending his teammate here. This villager might die, though, still.
He should be fine.
Yeah, he's okay.
Oh, the
HP.
Jukes. The Jukes.
Called it.
Completely unintentional. I didn't actually know it would be fine.
I did.
But
I
say my
love
name.
this from Say My Name, though. I mean, he's bottom scoring right now, but he's done the most annoyance.
He could still drop another tower to deny that stone, right? Just like
Yeah.
behind the other stone, because Green's tower is like on the wrong side.
Oh, but Daniel, he's been quiet.
He's doing eagles from pocket.
Eagles from pocket, yeah. I
Did
like
he just
it.
go like straight SC? Because like, we didn't even notice him hit Castle Age.
This is coming from a man that can spot a single green transport ship in a sea of fish. Well, look, I can.
That is a fair point.
but that doesn't change the fact that
Red,
and purple. I can spot the red and purple dots. I just
don't
can't
know
tell
which
which
one's
color they are. That was quite impressive, though. Actually, you should. Someone should have clipped that. It's really not that impressive.
I was impressed. I'm like,
But
how did you see that?
I feel like your reaction made me think it was more impressive than it was.
It was definitely impressive.
I don't know. Fire.
I couldn't see it.
Got a good number of archers here, actually. Enough to ward off those scouts for the time being. They are getting +1 defense, and Castle
Soon
Age
to
is
be-
coming in for Stark
Soon
now.
to be knights.
Yeah, and Riot will be a castle soon, so we may see some camels out, but not before those Mayan crossbow raid that wood line. Very nice stuff, and I think it's going to be tough. I mean, what's he doing? What's Riot's game plan? He's got a single stable, doesn't have an archery range, and he's got a single barracks.
I really don't like this. Like, you got the Indian player doing camels from flank. You got the Aztec pocket doing eagles from pocket. Like, they're both doing melee units. You want someone to make crossbows.
They'll get wrecked by archers and knights.
Right. So, like, one of them should have done crossbows from wherever they were. Either pocket crossbows or Riot just did archers into crossbows. And maybe cow archers or something later if he wants to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
boy. And
the-
Riot's just, like, crossing the map. Not sorry, Riot.
Daniel,
Daniel
yeah.
crossing the map with his eagles. But that tower's going to go up. It's too far from the TC. He could take it down with eagles if he wanted to.
And he might just do that. He will raid some vills first, but he may, oh, I don't know. Actually, yeah, Fire's here as well. So, BZK, all grouping up at Say My Name's base. And that tower could go down. I don't see why not. But
Right,
I
look.
guess he's looking for other exposed villagers before he does that.
Just running right underneath the TC with all of them.
Yeah. Get to the back, Daniel, at all costs. That's kind of cool, though, because, I mean, it does sort of catch you. You don't assume that's going to happen, right? So you you take that risk, you play a little bit unexpected, and it might result in a villager kill.
But like, look at
Or
how
more.
far behind Riyadh is though. Like you're bullying the player who's furthest behind on the other
Oh,
team.
Riyadh,
Oh,
not
no.
like this. Oh god.
I was like, yeah, like Riyadh doesn't have many vills. I wonder why that is. And then we just tune in to see another 5 vills just instantly die
22 vills. He's 11 vills behind ACCM, who has the lowest vill count
on the other
VNA.
team.
Ouch.
Right, and Daniel's coming in here with like 3 or 4 eagles at a time.
Well, he went on to the other side, didn't he? But now Stark is in on Say My Name. He's going to be killing vills as well. But this is just... Riyadh's not having a good game here.
Oh no, and imagine some crossbows coming around the outside of that wood line
the
again.
backside of that wood line again. Well, I mean, he has... This is the thing as well. He's got 23 vills, but they're so ineffective right now.
He can't afford... He's not even making any military. He's not even bothering. He's like, yeah whatever.
We also see Say My Name about to start slinging Stark now. So Stark can start making more Frank Knights
Yeah, start
to
booming
come
away.
in. And
I like that.
wait, sorry. He was defending his teammate there, not killing him. Say My Name's absolutely fine for now. So VNA are looking very, very good right now, actually. And this is just awkward because Castle Age Eagles, they're okay. They'll probably clean up the crossbow. But against a Frank player that's being slung, they just don't have the firepower. Goku is still feudal on the flank here, by the way, and I don't know why. He's not slung, as far as I can tell. He hasn't slung anything.
No, he's just slow getting up, really.
It was just that early raiding and the towers causing so many problems, which resulted in this slow feudal
Is
castle
Daniel
time.
booming? Like, has he dropped multiple TCs as well?
Daniel is on 3 TCs,
nice, okay.
so we might see Elite Eagle at some point, but I mean, I've been in this situation before when I've played Aztecs from Pocket. It's awkward. It's really awkward.
And then what about ACM? Is he doing conks? Because like, I haven't seen a military unit from ACM for a long time.
He doesn't have a castle. He's got 2 stables right now, and he's doing
getting
the armor
closer
upgrade
but he's got...
on his knights, which he hasn't made yet. But they're there.
Okay, there we are. I knew that he had them somewhere. I just had no idea where they went.
Man, they are just... Look at this. That
27
TC is only
mils.
just going up. This TC is up, but Indian player here. You'd really, if the Frank player is getting slung, you'd really kind of like it. Did I just slow the game down?
Yes,
I did.
you did. You accidentally. I don't know how you did it, but you did it.
You'd really kind of like it if you could have your Indian player in a strong position to make camels.
Yeah,
especially
100%.
when the Spanish player is making knights and not conks.
And if the Frank player is being slung into making lots of knights.
Yeah. Fire now. Might get caught out here. He's going to try and back into the corner.
Those are his allies.
They're his allies?
Oh, no, they're not.
No, they're
their
not.
allies. Never mind. My bad. Why is fire on this side? Oh, no.
Fire is on this side.
I'm so confused. Sorry. I thought we were on the left side of the map near Riyadh. I'm like, why is fire on
No.
this
We're
side?
over here on the right
Okay,
side
my bad.
where it's all happening. And somebody will grab his gold back. It's all good. It's been a long day. This always happens.
Not paying any attention.
This always happens by the end of the day. On the last series, we're just like...
What's happening? Are there units on the map?
to lose it, but it's cool. It's fun. But yeah, gonna clean up those crossbow from fire, no problem. And the Mayan player here does not have a castle yet, but he is saving for it. He's gonna have that reasonably soon. For now, doubling his archery range production, tripling it.
He's gone up to 6 ranges.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That's, I think, a mistake.
That's
6 range
we need to
crossbows.
get back into this game ASAP kind of play.
Right, and we see Stark clicking up to him. He's got more vills on fire. He doesn't have any military at this point. He's
look at Back's castle. Yes, right on the wood line.
And denies the gold as well.
I mean, obviously he's going to get wood back here now, but that's just so good.
Denies
Just
2 golds
here. Yeah. And he cleans up these eagles as well because he's just got enough crossbows. He's got the firepower. So Goku's going up to castle. He's just about to start making his Frank Knights.
His first knights. He's getting +1 armor.
His first Knight's coming out as Stark is already halfway to Imp because of that sling. And I think it looks like to me, VNA are going to be cruising to a victory here.
It definitely looks like it. They're just, like, Riyadh and Goku are just so incredibly dead at this point. It's just so bad.
Back's starting to make... I mean, look at Back's KD as well. 41 to 22. And then compare that to the other Aztec player. 27 to 41. It's flipped.
All of the Vietnam players have a positive KD.
For sure. And I think that's more important with the Mayans in particular, because Fire now, like you said, he's going heavy into crossbow, whereas
most of his ranges aren't even working. Like, what the hell? Why has he built them all if they're not doing anything?
Right. And Bax is now going into plumes. Yeah, they're all kind of idling. I think he's trying to go in.
Well, why did you build the ranges?
I don't know.
Madman.
Stark. Imp in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Imperial Age. Done. Did lose a few units here. Missed that, but and here. Goodness me. Oh wait, no, we saw that one. But now they are grouping together once again. They're going to deny whatever that was. Probably
that was a university maybe?
University or siege workshop or something. To try and block the hole, and that TC will go up by the looks of things.
Hold on. Rip the monk.
But the TC may go down as well.
And Riot's just calling it.
Wow, that's it. They're done. Unbelievable, but I guess that's the way it goes when one team just looks so dominant right there. VNA were all over that. They were in a fantastic spot. Riot in particular just getting so beaten up on in the early game. But more importantly, Goku, like Riot at one point, remember what was his village account? 22?
Yeah, about that.
Well, guess what his village account is now? 61. He's got more villagers than Say My Name, and he's got about the same number of villagers as Fire. Goku's still only at 45, and Goku just had a poor start to that game. The towers from Say My Name were so effective, they absolutely throttled his castle time. And in the end, I mean, Goku just never really got into it at all. And, you know, couple that with the fact that Daniel kept getting cleaned up with his eagles and, you know, wasn't in a great position there to defend from this incoming attack. The fact that Riot was building up his eco to try and get back into it, but wasn't making any military. And VNA just start to run away with the game, and they do successfully take it home to 2-0. And with that, we'll take a look at the brackets now, and we can see our finalized semi-final matches: AM versus SY, and Suomi versus Vietnam Legends. We'll be back next Saturday to cast those games at 14 GMT. That's 3 p.m. if you're in the UK. That's 4 p.m. if you're in Europe. And that's, I think, 11 a.m. if you are on the east coast of the US. And if you're in anywhere else in the world, just Google 14 GMT and you'll get an answer to when that is in your time as well. But yeah, we will have the schedule for next week in just a second here. Robo's just updating that. And thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream today. Will, do we have an AoE 3 match to stream here?
We can, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to have a New World Championship match. Is it Azamk?
It's Azamk
versus
Prince of Kabul.
Prince of Kabul. That's for New World Championship. We'll be streaming that right after this. And then we'll be back tomorrow at 17 GMT. And we'll be streaming more stuff. What are we streaming tomorrow?
Stronghold and other things.
Stronghold? We're streaming Stronghold tomorrow.
That's right.
And I don't think there's any more AoE 3 tomorrow, is there?
None scheduled yet.
None scheduled.
None planned, but we'll do Stronghold and probably some other fun thing.
We might do some more AoE 2 games. Maybe we'll do some AoE 2 community games and some AoE 3 community games as well. That will be tomorrow at 17 GMT on this channel. So thanks you guys for tuning in. The schedule there then for next week will be AM versus SY, Suomi versus VNA, and then the winners will face each other in the grand final, and we'll stream that back to back all together on next Saturday. So make sure you tune in for that. Give us a follow, and you can also join our Discord server where you can stay up to date with what we're doing, give us suggestions and feedback and all of that good stuff.
Or even just, have a chat sometimes.
Yeah, just say hi. Ask about my stories about being abducted by Vikings.
Or
anytime.
Anytime, he says, but he wouldn't tell us the
But
story
not now.
earlier.
No.
Anytime but now. So make sure you come to the stream tomorrow and yell at him about it.
Yeah, you can do that. But for now, guys, thank you guys for watching. We're going to end the stream, and then we'll restart the stream in a few moments with the AoE 3 match. But if you're interested in seeing that, stick around for it, because AoE 3 makes for a very enjoyable game to watch, and this is some really high level gameplay. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow afternoon if you're around, and if not, we'll see you next time.
See ya.